Alright, so today we're going to finish up 9.4, and tomorrow is your quiz. Alright, so for 9.4, this is going to be our day 2, and today is the 8th. Alright, and actually I only had 2 problems for us today. But there are actually 4. I'll show you what I mean. So the first problem, the directions are just going to be to simplify, like we've been doing the last couple days. The first problem looks like this. We have 2x over y plus 1 minus y over x divided by 2x over y plus y over x minus 3. Alright, so you see this is really one problem, this is one problem, and this is another. So let's get started by finding the least common denominator first. For the top, it's going to be xy. For the bottom, it's going to be xy. So I'm going to have to multiply by x over x, xy over xy, and y over y. So the top is going to be 2x squared plus xy minus y squared all over xy. Now in the denominator, I'm going to have to get xy, so I have to multiply this by x over x, this by y over y, and this by xy over xy. So we're going to get 2x squared. I'm going to write the y squared just over here, and minus 3xy. I wrote it like that just to be consistent with the top. Usually we put the square terms at the end. All divided by xy. We can now write this horizontally. 2x squared plus xy minus y squared divided by xy. We're going to be dividing by 2x squared minus 3xy plus y squared divided by xy. And we're going to keep, change, flip. 2x squared plus xy minus y squared divided by xy. Keep, change, flip. These will cancel. And that's it. Now don't even think about simplifying these. Don't do that, right? You can only cancel things out if you're multiplying or dividing, not over addition like that. But we do have trinomials. 2x squared plus xy minus y squared is actually going to factor. And same thing with the bottom, 2x squared minus 3xy plus y squared. That factors too. Really, they're both just trinomials. What multiplies to be 2 and negative 2 times negative 1, so it multiplies to be negative 2 and adds up to be 1. Well, that would be positive 2 and negative 1. So we could write 2x squared plus 2xy minus 1xy minus y squared. You see how what I did is I took this 1xy and I broke it up into these 2 separate terms. So whenever you have a trinomial, you always want to look to see if you could factor. And you always factor by multiplying the first and the last numbers together, the AC, and trying to get the middle, which in this case would just be B. We can cut it down the middle, take out a 2x. We're left with x plus y. Take out a negative y, we're left with x plus y. And the top would factor to be 2x minus y times x plus y. we're going to do the same thing with the bottom here. So 2 times 1 is 2, but they have to add up to be -3. So -2 and -1. So let's go ahead and factor this. 2x squared minus 2xy minus 1xy plus y squared. You can see again I broke up this middle minus 3xy to be minus 2xy minus 1. Cut it down the middle. We could take out a 2x, and we're left with x minus y. Take out a negative y, we're left with x minus y. So the bottom factor is to be 2x minus y times x minus y. These will cancel. So our final answer is just x plus y over x minus y. So it's kind of long, but I don't really think we did hard math here. We're just factoring trinomials, which is what you probably learned how to do in 8th grade. All right, and there's one more problem left. Let's take a look at this one. R plus 6 over R. I feel like a pirate. R. That's stupid, I know. All right. You guys can laugh at me. I can't see you, so if you're laughing at me, that's fine. If you were with me in class, I'd prefer you to be laughing with me, but all right, anyway, I'm getting kind of silly here. So the way that we could do this one, we need a common denominator on top. Least common denominator would be R times R plus 2. So we're missing an R plus 2 here. We're missing an R over here. So the top turns into R plus 2 times R plus 6 minus R divided by R times R plus 2. And that's the whole top, which we're going to be dividing by the bottom. R squared plus 4R plus 3 divided by R squared plus R. So let's see what this turns into. I'm going to go ahead and distribute this. This would be R to the second plus 8R plus 12 minus R divided by R times R plus 2. Now, I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal, but I'm going to go ahead and factor these. They're already combined like terms. Let's factor and see if we could cancel something out. R squared plus R is going to be R times R plus 1. R squared plus 4R plus 3 is just R plus 3 times R plus 1. I know that this R is going to cancel with this R. This R plus 1 is going to cancel with this R plus 1. Let's combine our like terms over here. This would be R squared plus 7R plus 12. I think that factors. It's going to be 4 and 3, right? So R plus 4 times R plus 3. We could cancel out the R plus 3's, giving us our final answer of just R plus 4 over R plus 2. All right. For homework, what I would like you to please do, I think yesterday I forgot to put a 3 there, but I'm sure you figured it out. It's in section 9.4, right? So today, page 573, I would like you to please do numbers 29 to 37 odd. And on practice 9.4, I would like you to please do numbers 10 to 12. All right, tomorrow is going to be your quiz. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.